Don't miss the tea. Subscribe now.
You need to sit down. No, seriously, grab your drink because I am about to absolutely lose my mind and I need you to tell me if I'm the crazy one. It's been 3 years with my girlfriend, 3 years, and instead of celebrating, I feel like I'm suffocating. Okay, let's rewind. You remember when I first met her? I want you to be honest with me because I know I said it. I wasn't exactly blown away. Physically, she wasn't my usual type. There were no fireworks, no jaw-dropping, she's the one moment. But and this is the big but that got me into this mess. I thought she was cool. I told myself, stop being superficial, give it a chance. Personality lasts longer than looks, right? I convinced myself that her amazing character would make her the most beautiful woman in the world to me. But then the first year happened. About a year in, the mask slipped. We started fighting. Fundamental, soul-crushing arguments about how we exist as human beings. It got to the point where we were arguing almost every single day. But here is the sick part: when it's good, it's really good. We click. It's like a drug. The highs make you forget you're living in a valley of misery 80% of the time. But recently, the valley is getting deeper and I think I'm stuck at the bottom. I'm stuck in a relationship where I settled for personality, but now the personality is ruining my life. Here is the tea. The woman physically cannot apologize. I'm not exaggerating. In 3 years, count them, 3 years, she has never, not once, offered a sincere, unprompted apology for a major screw-up. She has this massive, impenetrable wall of ego. If she hurts my feelings, silence. If she starts a fight over nothing and realizes she's wrong, she doubles down. If she accidentally bumps into me, sure, she says, oops. But if she says something that cuts me to the bone, or picks a fight and ruins a weekend trip, radio silence. She treats an apology like it's a weakness, like saying I'm sorry means she loses the game. It's worn me down. I feel like I'm constantly the one doing the emotional labor, swallowing my pride, while she sits there looking at me like I'm the problem. The resentment is bleeding into everything. Remember how I said I wasn't super attracted to her in the beginning? Well, guess what happens to your attraction when your partner treats you like garbage? It tanks. I hate saying this, but I look at her now, and because of all the unresolved anger, she actually looks worse to me. I'm finding myself repulsed. And then my brain goes to this really dark place where I think, if she looked like Margot Robbie, would I put up with this? I keep asking myself, if my girlfriend was a solid 10 out of 10, would I tolerate her toxic pride? Be honest, don't judge me. If she was drop-dead gorgeous, maybe I'd have a longer fuse. Maybe I'd be more willing to compromise. But she's not that for me. She never was. I dated her for her personality, and it turns out the personality is the problem. So now I'm sitting here with a partner I'm not physically attracted to, whose personality is driving me up a wall. Just the other week, we had this blowout. It spiraled. She said some really mean stuff, attacking who I am. Eventually, it became clear she was objectively wrong. And you know what she did? Did she say, "Oh my God, I'm sorry," I yelled? No, she just went quiet. She stopped talking. She went into the other room and watched TikToks for 2 hours. When I finally went in there totally drained, she just acted like nothing happened. She looked up and asked if I wanted to order pizza. Pizza. As if she hadn't just verbally assassinated me 2 hours prior. I just looked at her and I felt nothing. No love, no hate, just fatigue. I wanted to scream, admit you were wrong, say sorry, repair this. But I knew she wouldn't. She never does. She just expects me to sweep it under the rug because she's too proud to be a real partner. And looking at her just sitting there, completely indifferent to the pain she caused, that's when it finally hit me. And that's when it hit me. I think I'm resentful. I think I might actually dislike her. I'm 27 years old. I'm supposed to be building a future. She's 30. She should know how to say I'm sorry by now. This isn't high school drama. This is adult life, and she's acting like a petulant child. The lack of attraction combined with the constant fighting, it's a lethal combination. I find myself looking at other couples when we're out, couples who seem to actually like each other, and I get so jealous. I'm jealous of peace. I'm jealous of people who have partners who can say, "My bad, honey." But then the guilt kicks in. I think, am I quitting too easily? Is this fixable? 3 years is a long time to throw away. But can I do this for another 5 years? The thought of marrying her, of having kids with someone who can never admit they are wrong. Mommy's never wrong, daddy's always the scapegoat. It's nightmare fuel. I feel like I've reached my limit. The personality I stayed for turned out to be stubbornness wrapped in pride. The looks I compromised on are now a source of resentment. So tell me, am I being a shallow jerk? Is it normal for a 30-year-old woman to never apologize? Do I pack my bags, or do I drag her to therapy where she'll probably just refuse to apologize to the therapist too? Help me.